Theo, welcome to the Wall. With the World Cup on the horizon, we've got a collection of England legends here. No one is better qualified at Southampton Football Club to pick the greatest England 11, 47 England caps. I feel like you've played with or against a lot of these players. So in your own time, there's no rules, any formation you like.
Okay.
Just pick who you like and tell us a little bit about why they're in your team.
Right, okay. I mean, in goal, just because I've seen him day to day, the way he trains, I'd have to go Gerrard in goal. For me, one of the best shot stoppers. Obviously played against him many occasions, for Man City of course, but just his work ethic. When I particularly was there at England, it was top level for me, so I'd have to go him. It was close. So I do like David Seaman a lot, massively. I'm a big fan of David, but yeah, we have to go Joe Hart. So I'm going to start from right back. It's between these two, Kyle and Gary. Again, Gary Neville was a character in the dressing room, very loud, very vocal. But I think the fact of how I want to play in this team, I want plenty of pace. And I've got to go with Kyle Walker. Not many people can get past him, especially going to a World Cup with people like the new generation of Mbappe and all these guys. He can keep up with anyone. And as well, if you put him with these two centre-backs as well, who weren't renowned for their pace. I mean, Rio more so than John Terry, but he could cover them. And I've got to go these two. That was always going to be my shout. I mean, I'm a big fan of Sol. Even when I was at Arsenal, he looked after me. But I think these two are an absolute unit. Probably the two best centre-backs for England in my generation, that's for sure. And I think in quite a lot of people's, to be fair.
Their skills kind of complement each other quite well.
Well, it's funny, when we first went to the World Cup, me and Aaron Lennon were up against these two in a sort of 2v2, and we really ran them ragged. And then they couldn't believe what they witnessed. But pace is an issue, but they're smart up here. But if you've got this man behind you, it's not a problem. Left back as well, I've got to go for, if Ashley Cole's there, which he is yet, it's got to be Ashley Cole. Again, just like Sol, he was a man that looked after me. Being at Arsenal, winning leagues, Chelsea, you know, the list's endless with him. And again, a very difficult guy to go past.
Even Ronaldo couldn't get past him, that's kind of says
exactly.
everything.
It says it all about him. He still looks like he could play now as well, to be fair. He's very similar to Carl, very similar. He can do both ways. So yeah, pleased with that. Back four. Oh, this is tricky now. I'm going to go 4-4-2. I'm just going to go with it. I'm a big fan of Declan Rice, of what he's doing at such a young age as well at this moment in time. Again, Michael Carrick is an incredible passer of the ball. Beckham's, you know, says it all, Beckham. I've got to go with these two, Stevie G and Frank Lampard for me. It's that sort of golden generation, as you can see there, like the team that really won anything, but were just immense, to be fair. If anything, I would say Stevie could be more of the holding midfield player, a little bit, slightly advanced Frank. Because they always used to say they couldn't play together, that was rubbish, it's complete rubbish. Of course they could. Right, so we've got right, left wing. I see you got myself, I like that. I don't want to put myself in it, I don't want to be that person, so I'll put myself in it. So I played with them, I don't need to play with them again, it's fine. So, I'll be the manager of this team. What we'll do, I'll be the manager. Okay. You can look after these guys, not a problem.
Is there anyone who like absolutely has to be in? Like even strikers?
Yeah, strikers,
maybe you could
Rooney
piece
has
together.
to be in.
Okay.
So I need to
So
I need
maybe
to
you
put Rooney
piece
in.
together the rest
Yeah,
afterwards.
Rooney needs to be in, 100%. Probably, don't feel like he gets enough credit what he's actually achieved in his career, to be honest.
Even at that level, was there one player who was above the rest?
Well, Rooney would be that guy, especially when I went to the World Cup. Remember, obviously, he was maybe a couple of years older than me, 2-3 years older than me. And there was an instant when he was playing pool with the John Terry, and he didn't want to lose that. Cues get broken and everything. He just didn't want to lose anything he did. And yeah, his goal record, what he's achieved, he's just that era for him, that Man United 2018, he was incredible. So yeah, he has to be in it. And then with him up front, because I'm proper attack-minded, I'm not on a list, let's just relax. I like to attack, score more goals than you. Defence will be defenders. I'm going to have to go Kane. I'm going to have to. I mean, as much as I thought about Michael Owen, Shearer, I did think about those two. But I just think Kane, if he was in this team, that goal record, which he's pretty much, I think he's nearly past actually, isn't he? Or is he
Yeah,
close to it?
he's
Close
going to
it.
go miles past it, isn't he?
Yeah, so it will be, yeah. Problem is now though, I want pace on the wings as well. I like these guys for this sort of younger generation of players coming through. Really big fan of Saka, Arsenal, what he's done. But I'm going to have to put John Barnes in. My old man was a Liverpool fan, and seeing bits of John Barnes, he was some winger. Really very similar to some extent of just want to be direct. And he was on the left wing to put crosses in, which is fine, but I know now a lot of these players like to do inverted wingers, but I want him to go on the left.
I feel like Harry Kane would enjoy having a left-footed left winger.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could do that really. That would be probably a little bit better like that. I like. Okay, so on the right wing, again, I want pace, technical players. I'm a big fan of these guys. Sterling, what he's achieved as well, but I just feel like Saka, what he's doing at his age at Arsenal particularly, and what he's had to face with the England sort of national team with obviously what happened, everyone knows what happened, the penalty miss, etc. And onto that, I think he's dealt with it like in you know how a man would, and for me, he's a must star in the World Cup. I think has to for me. And again, he complement coming inside a bit more this one, but he can go both ways, but more inverted winger off the right, and he's got pace to burn there. And if he's not doing it after 60 minutes, I'll just bring myself on, finish the job.
Player manager comes on.
Yeah, why not? Really good. Pleased with that.